Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another special edition title race stream. We're here to talk about the title race. You know, the leopard remains on top of the tree as the wounded lion continues to get more and more scars. The hyenas are shouting because Liverpool beat Girona with a penalty, and the meerkats are slowly sneaking in to try eat the prey that we're all hunting. So this is the National Geographic summary. You get me? But I am still there. I'm still there. You know, the leopard still climbing the tree, step by step by step by step. Anyways, introducing first the hyena, and it's correct because he's probably the loudest person on the stream. Joining us first and foremost, they actually won a game of football and scored goals from open play. Guys, Arsenal scored open play goals, ladies and gentlemen. Judgment Day is coming. Everyone start praying, guys, because they scored goals from open play. Joining us on the channel is one of the troublemakers of the Arsenal fan base, always ready to cook Hamza. But unfortunately for him, Hamza is not here today because he's crying to the Chelsea fans trying to create Blue Brothers again. Man, like Dayo is in the building. How you doing, Dayo, bro?
I'm good, man. What's up? What's up? How you doing, man?
Yo.
You're still claiming this leopard in the tree thing. I keep telling you, it's almost like the people that are following you don't know what it means. You know, leopards can only be chased out of trees. They don't fall out of trees, which means you're simply saying you won the league. So I like the fact that you're saying it with chest. You are the leopard in the tree.
No, I'm not saying that.
No. So
I'm
that's
saying that.
So if you don't win the league,
and if I play you a video right now of a lion climbing a tree, what are you gonna say?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying lions do climb trees. Don't get me wrong, Sam. They do, but the leopard.
Yeah, and if the lion wants to climb the tree, the leopard falls off. The hyenas are there.
No. The leopard doesn't fall off. Leopards get chased out of trees. If they do, rarely do they actually. Rarely. Rarely do you see it. So you are saying, as a leopard, you have taken the winnings, you've taken the kill, you've taken it up the tree, and very few times, like you said, the lion is weak. So if you are calling City the lion and they are weak, they're not going to climb that tree. So you won that. So if you don't win the league,
No one said
that. If you don't win the league, that's what you have
to have your own scenarios in your brain. You know, the leopard.
No.
The leopard is the underdog of the jungle.
Anyway, not the underdog.
Can I introduce the rest of the animals? Anyway, joining us next, you get me? Currently, they're playing Astana in Kazakhstan. The meerkats are lurking, ladies and gentlemen. The meerkats are lurking, hiding in the bushes. You know, they're here. As you can see, they're in the bottom right of the picture, right there. He's here because he's actually one of the few Chelsea fans that believes that they're in a title race, which I like, you know, respect. Actually, a Chelsea fan with some chest. Hello, Andrew.
That is right.
You are on mute.
Oh, no, yes. I'm not.
Okay, now you aren't. Talk.
Okay. Yeah, so first of all, Hamza, we're no longer Blue Brothers after you tried to claim the Community Shield last night. We're no longer Blues Brothers. You cannot say standards to anyone after what you tried to do yesterday. And you had the guys even tried to save you on that stream yesterday. They told you to take it back, and you didn't take it back. I can't. No Blues Brothers will ever claim a Community Shield while I'm around. I'm all good, man. Meerkats, we're just looking out. We're going to destabilize that tree, hopefully, and that leopard will drop out of that tree. That's what's going to happen. You know what I mean?
And last but not least, the wounded lion is here, ladies and gentlemen. The wounded lion is in the building. They lost yet another game to Juventus yesterday. At this point, it's a bigger shock if they win than if they lose, to be honest. That's how bad they've been recently, to be honest. But joining us on the channel is the biggest gaslighter on YouTube by far. By far the biggest gaslighter on YouTube. Loves to gaslight everyone. Loves to tell everyone how essentially because of goal difference, everyone's ahead of everyone. You know, I haven't even looked at goal difference in a while. But he's here. He doesn't hide, even though he hid for the last 2 weeks because he's too busy. You know, now he's gaining 1,000 subs every watch along because of people just tuning into his meltdowns. Man, like LB is in the building. Hi, LB.
No, big up. I thought we was doing a Chelsea watch along, man.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring all three to watch Astana, please, bro.
Oh, I thought that's what it was. I thought we was doing a little panel, little Chelsea watch along, and then I'm getting cooked again. So Yeah, it is what it is, man. My team's dead. Put me out my misery, please. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's not looking good. Congratulations to Hussam and all the Liverpool fans out there on winning the Premier League. Obviously, fantastic achievement. So yeah, man, big up to you guys.
See how he's already, and he gets mad at me when I call him a gaslighter. He's already gaslighting. We haven't
I'm
even
not
started.
gaslighting. What am I gaslighting?
We haven't even started.
I'll tell you
Imagine
who's gaslighting,
congratulating someone on winning the league 12th December.
I'll tell you who's gaslighted this situation, yeah? When I came on this panel, yeah, about 6 weeks ago and told you that we weren't winning the league and that we was finished, yeah, you tried to tell me that we was chill and that everything would be fine. I said, no, it's not true. And now look at us. And look at Liverpool. Well, you've won the league, man.
Stop it. That's just not true. Anyway, listen, big up to all of you guys. Before I get this party started, we're going to be talking about Man City now. We're going to start with them because they lost in it. Big up to all of you guys. There's already 300 people locked in. We haven't even started the stream yet. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. If you're asking yourself, why is Andrew here? It's because Chelsea are in a title race. So that is why Andrew is here. So yeah, let's get the likes up early and subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. Also, all these guys' channels is in the description. Banter on the Pitch is on the description. Go subscribe. It's LB is in the description. Go subscribe. And Casual FC is where you can find more of Andrew. So go subscribe as well to Marshall's channel so you can find more of Andrew. So, LB, we start with you. Another day, another defeat, 1 win in 10. Yes, you might have said that it's tough days coming, but surely even you didn't expect this.
Well, I didn't expect this bad, but I knew it was bad, bro. That's what I said to you, innit? You know what I mean? Like, we just fell off, man. You know what I mean? That's it. We fell out the tree. We've been at the top of the tree for so long. You know, sometimes when you climb the mountain all the time and it's easy, sometimes you forget what made you climb it in that first time in it, and we forgot. And we don't have the players. The players are not good enough. The players are too old. We don't have the squad size. Pep's getting stuff wrong. Tiki screwed us with the squad. And this is the result, unfortunately. Everything in football always comes down to transfers, man. That's the truth, yeah. And we ain't made the right players. We ain't got the right players. And yeah, that's it, mate. We're in a top 4 race. And that's pretty much it.
If you're in a top 4 race, why did you make a stream on your channel called Title Race then? With you on there.
That's my show. What am I meant to do? Change the name of the show. That's the name of the show.
Because what I saw today was I saw Roms, I saw Dan Potts, and I saw yourself.
LB,
so even you,
I don't think it's just your players, man. I think there's something
more. So shameless.
I think there's something wrong. I think there's something wrong at City, and this is my honest, just the way I see it. I look at your players, and I cannot say that your players are not. Your players are good enough. You have Erling Haaland. You have what's his name? Your back 4. Guardiola is a good defender. Like your goalkeeper is good. Like it's not like you have a horrible team. And this, they fell off thing is like these are the same. This is practically the same crop of players. Barring Savinho and Doku, who last season went on and did the madness in the second half of the season. These are the same crop of players. You haven't changed them. Foden, yeah, not playing well already at this stage, but it's not like you have terrible players. So I think there's something more that is wrong than just the players. Because if you take out the players you brought in the summer, if you remove those guys, the crop of team that you had is the crop of team that won last season. The exact same players.
Can I tell you why you're wrong?
Yeah, go on. I'm listening.
I'll tell you why I think you're wrong. First of all, yeah, these group of players, yeah, are all now older again. Bernardo wasn't great last year. This year he's got worse. Gundogan is now 33, getting on for 34. Kyle Walker was poor towards the end of the treble season, yeah, and was poor last year, and he's 35 in May. Kevin De Bruyne continues to get injured time and time again.
Sorry, LB. No spoilers in the chat. I'm on a stream that's behind, man. If it's true,
bro, I saw the goal like 45 seconds ago.
Yeah, how far behind are you, bro?
How far behind are you, bro? I saw the goal like 3 minutes ago.
Click the private chat button, bro. Click the private.
Which minute are you on right now? I'm on minute 15.
I don't know. It stopped again. I've got to try.
I'm on 14 minutes 54.
Yeah, same. 14, 57, 58.
You know what? It's a starter. Just spoil it. I don't. Just
click the private chat button, bro, so you can't see the chat in it.
That's
Yeah,
true,
just
yeah,
put
you
the
know what?
private chat button. You.
Yeah, you know what?
So,
Sorry,
so LB, I hear you on the agent of the players and the athletes, but then we're also talking about you have the greatest manager, Pep Guardiola. So here are the reasons why I say the factors for me makes it hard to think that it's just the players or it's Pep. I think it's something more. I don't know what it is. I cannot place a finger on it because you can't have the best manager in the world right now, have some of the in fact the best goal scorer that we've seen in the last 3-4 years on your team, some of the best. Okay, fine, you might say he's fallen off a little bit, but KDB to me is the best midfielder that has been.
Yeah, but he's hardly played.
I know. No, I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. It's like, I'll give you a good example. When Mike Tyson got in the ring with Jake Paul, everybody expected Mike to knock Jake out, even though Mike was 60. You know why? Because he's Mike.
Yeah,
But
he's also old.
I know, but I agree. But people expected that because he's Mike. It's like City is Mike.
Yeah, but
City,
people have unrealistic expectations.
So for me, I think there's something more though. I don't think your players like. Yeah, I don't know what it is.
That Mike thing that you just said there, that is legit. That's a great thing to say. Everyone expected Mike to knock him out because it's Mike. Everyone expects City to win because it's City. When you deep it and forget what's happened in the past, yeah, these players are not good enough, unfortunately. Kyle Walker is finished. Yeah,
What?
he is finished. Rico Lewis is a squad rotational player. Yeah, Gundogan is finished.
I saw they were having a go at you in the comment section last time for criticizing Rico Lewis.
Well, Rico Lewis is a good player, but I don't think he should be starting in a team that's seriously struggling. I said this about, I think Rico Lewis is a luxury player, yeah? I think when your team is playing well, he's a good player to have in your team. When your team's playing badly, don't think he's a good player to have in your team. Yeah, the rest of the players are just not good enough. Savio, Doku, these are all major downgrades on what we've had in this team over the recent years. We've got no backup striker. But it's not difficult, man. People just keep on saying it's City, it's Pep. Like, what's going on, bro? When you do, just look at the players, bro. The players are not good enough. Simple as.
Fair enough. I mean, I hear you on all of this, and I mean, I can agree on the fact that maybe you can say the players are on a decline, but I still just don't understand having Pep Guardiola, having some other key players that you have, because at the beginning of the season, you guys, even though you were not scintillating, you were winning without Rodri.
Yes, you were winning even without Rodri.
No. That's not right though, because
LB, that's why I said even though you were not scintillating, which means you weren't playing very well as far as I was concerned.
Very well, bro. We was so lucky in those games.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying you didn't play well at all in those games. I didn't say you're playing well. I said you weren't playing very well.
We should have lost half of them.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying even though you were not playing very well without, and you still didn't play, you didn't have Rodri, you're playing badly. Somehow you found ways to win those games. So my thing is, Pep found a way to win those type of games. What's happening now? Where's the fall?
I actually think it's not that. I actually think it was the teams that we were playing were finding a way not to win them.
Okay, that's fair enough. We can say that as well.
Bro. If you actually look at half the games that we've played, right, other than the first 3 games of the season, yeah, the majority of those games we didn't deserve to win. Brentford, we won 2-1. We should have been 3 or 4-0 down in the first 10 minutes. Wolves, we scored in the last second of the game by a header. Fulham, Traore should have had a hat-trick. I'm not talking half chances here, yeah? I'm talking like, wow, how the hell has these guys missed these chances? That Premier League table was lying when we said we were second. We were not that good. We were miles off it. Arsenal, we equalised in the last second of the game. Look how bad we were in that second half. Unfortunately, this team is just not very good, and we are very thankful that we did win those games earlier in the season, because if we didn't win those games, we'd probably be about 15th. Now, the only solution here is to buy players in January. That's it.
So LB, I hear all of this and I agree with you. We can say it, but my thing is the big fall off. Like, because somehow at the beginning of the season they were winning games even though they were playing badly, right? Even though they were bad, they were winning games. The fall off is so large, like 1 in 10 is where my brain is trying to be like, even if City is going to be bad, I'm not expecting 1 in 10. You know what I mean? Like, where do we? So one of the things that you think like went totally wrong outside just the players, because these players cannot be so bad that they'll lose 7 games, draw 2, and lose and win 1. You know what I mean? Like lose 7, draw 2, and then just like
that's what you think, though. I think they are that bad, unfortunately.
Okay, well, that's tough.
Well, I'm just telling you how I think it is. I think these players are just not very good. Kyle Walker's at fault for every goal we concede. Yeah. Rico Lewis isn't right now. Ederson is now just not great like yesterday. Gundogan shouldn't be on the pitch. Yeah. Doku and Savio not performing at the levels we need to. The only players at the moment, that are actually decent in this team, right? It's Kevin De Bruyne, who's 33 and probably not even fully fit. Yeah. Haaland's obviously on a bit of a dip at the moment, but I still back him, and Ruben Diaz. 3 players. The rest of them are all like, yo, if we sold them all tomorrow and bought another fucking squad, I'd be chilling with it. Like some of these players need to step it up, man. Some of them need to step it up.
I mean, I hear you on the step it up. It's just wild, like, just to think about it. Like, because I honestly not trying to banter or anything. I'm not trying to put City down. Trying to understand how, like, Phil Foden. Like, I'm trying to understand. Like, these are some of Erling Haaland, Phil Foden, KDB back from his injury. Your back line. Like, I'm just trying to understand the 1 in 10. Like, how what went wrong that the fall off happened so bad that they would go on.
I'll tell you what, the main issue is
because LB can say he said it's gonna be bad, but no one expected this bad because
That's what
the
I'm
level of bad matters as well. There's a difference between winning 1 in 4 versus winning 1 in 10. 1 in 10 is a run that, like, not even Liverpool in their worst era have seen. This is a really bad run type
Bro,
thing.
the main thing it comes down to for me is the fact that we can't defend.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then the one back four that actually can help sort this out, which is Gvardiol, Diaz, Ake, and Akanji. We played for the first time all season against Forest. We keep a clean sheet, and Ake and Akanji get injured in the same game, and now they're both out for like 6 weeks. That's the only back four that works. And now they both got injured in the same game. That game was the only game we've won. The only game we've won in the last 10 was the game that every single City fan wants to play as the back four. And 2 of them got injured. And this is another problem we've got. We've got too many injury-prone players. Ake, injury-prone. Stones, injury-prone. Kevin De Bruyne, injury-prone. Kovacic, injury-prone. Doku, injury-prone. Savio now looking injury-prone. They're all injury-prone.
Yeah. Do you think well, so this is what I kind of just thought it was. For me, I looked at it and I said, I don't think it's we can call it a drop off on the face value of it because that's what it is. It's 1 in 10. But I think that an era has come to an end. Not Pep's era as a manager. I'm not talking about Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola is still going to be a great manager, regardless of what anybody says. And he's still going to win a lot of things. He's not that old. I'm talking about the era of, like, the City era. The winning era.
Probably right, bro. Probably right. And the thing is, as well, of course, the era's come to an end. I mean, we're not going to dominate like we have over the last 6-7 years or whatever. Like, that this is the truth. But, like, you got to realize, like, we're going to lose Kevin De Bruyne. There ain't no one in the world that we can replace Kevin De Bruyne. So that's going to be a huge downgrade. So yeah, I've already prepared myself for it. I just want to see the club go out in January and buy a couple of players, because if we don't buy players in January, top 4 will be at risk. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think there'll be this summer window?
Whoa, you're going that far, top 4?
LB, do you think this summer window is the most important one for a few years because it helps shapes the upcoming season?
Well, this is where we've gone wrong, bro, because the last 2 transfer windows were the big transfer windows, and we've not brought players in. I can sort of like allow it a little bit after the treble because they tried. You know what I mean? They tried to get Bellingham, they tried to get Rice, they tried to get Paqueta, right? So it's not like they didn't try, but this summer was weird. It's like they got Savio for like 20 odd mil and then Gundogan, and that's it. And it's like, yo, bro, like, yes, people say, yeah, we won the league last year, but bro, how many points did we win the league by?
2. Yeah. It was,
and how many points did we win the league before that? The year before that, 5.
Yeah.
Both periods, the last 2 years that we've won the league, we've come from behind and won it. We've not run away with it. Yeah.
Right.
One result going our way, one referee decision, and we don't win the league. So we should have strengthened big time over the last 2 years, and we ain't, man.
I know a lot about that referee decision.
I think it's going to take more than one window for you guys to rebuild with the kind of players that you're getting rid of. And I'm not just talking the numbers as in volume. I'm talking the quality of players. If you're getting rid of a Gundogan, I'm getting rid of a KDB. If you're getting rid of, some of these players, like you said, the quality that they bring to that team, in replacing them, it's going to take at least a season for whoever comes in to actually fill in those boots. So that you're going to have.
I'm a bit surprised. They had a succession plan when Fernandinho was there, Rodri was there, settle in for a year or a bit, but there's no.
Yeah, from the time of Yaya, they always had like someone like
someone ready to step up.
Somebody ready to step up, and it just never. This is why I'm like, I'm surprised as well that you have nobody stepping up. And
I think last season's title, probably I don't know if LB actually hid how bad probably the recruitment was last summer, and you went on that run to win the title. No one was really. there was little here and there, but now because you won the title, it actually overshadowed last year's recruitment. You know, last summer and stuff like that. Who you brought in? You sold Mahrez, you replaced him. You know, Doku. And
Savinho was bought the season before. Not even, I think, when did you guys? Yeah, right, LB.
Yeah,
Savinho,
we got him like January, innit?
Yeah, we got him in January, and so he wasn't even a summer buy. So like,
no, and then look at this season. Let Alvarez go. There's no replacement.
It's just fucking shit, mate. If we just call a spade a spade, our transfer windows have been shit over the last 2 years. That's just the truth, and like we're finished now, unfortunately. But it's like, you know what? It's mad as well. Like, you know what's sad about this whole situation is like, I'm just accepting of it, man. Do you know what I mean? Because I done the whole rage thing about 6 weeks ago. You know what I mean? When I was calling out a crisis 6-7 weeks ago, you know what I mean? I said we was poor. So I've already been through that fucking anger. I get angry in the match now because the way that we defend is fucking abysmal. But like for me, it's just like, bro, I'm just like, Royal said it's not sad. Now it's sad for me as a
yeah, it's definitely not sad. I don't know what you're talking about. It's sad.
Now. Bro, did you see my reaction to the first goal yesterday?
Yeah, I did, and that's the thing, bro. I was not just seeing it; I was sharing screen so everyone can laugh at you.
I do that to you in it, so you can't.
Yes, exactly. But you were like not even. Here's the thing: he wasn't even like raging. He was just. You want to know? You know that meme where it's like. You know that meme where it's like I'm not. I had low expectations, but like holy shit, that's like LB. Like he's just like, yeah, we're gonna get cooked, guys. And then after they conceded the first goal, this guy just started going like, he started laughing at his own club.
Bro, it's
the second goal, though, you were a bit upset. The second goal, you were
because it gets that bad that like, at some point the funniness goes and it's just like, yo, what the fuck is actually going on here? But like, I know for a fact that all of us on the panel have supported our football clubs in periods where we shit, and it gets to the point, it gets to the point where you bypass the anger stage. You bypass it because it gets so bad that it's like you can't get angry anymore, and you just go straight to this is hilarious how bad we are, and that's sort of like where I'm at with the defending.
When I was 22-23 season, and we were honestly just waiting to get past 40 points. I was just like, I didn't care about the game. I didn't care who scored. As soon as we won at Bournemouth 3-1, the season was over for me when it was like safety and stuff like that. It was like, but you're right. If you're on this thought that your club's not doing well, then 6 or 7 like a number of weeks into it, it just becomes an acceptance. So when people go, oh, why are you upset? Well, why didn't you speak to me 6 weeks ago when I told you I was upset? You had 6 weeks to speak to me about this, and now I'm just accepting of it. It's just, it's one of those things. It's like, Pep will get this right. This has never happened to Pep before.
Never. This is true. It never has happened.
Never happened. That's why it's like all his reactions and stuff. He doesn't know. It's literally Buster Douglas when he knocked out Mike Tyson. This is exactly what's happened. Mike Tyson's never the same after this. He didn't recover. Do you know what I mean? This is the point where is Guardiola gonna recover, and if so, how? Because I don't know what he's coming out saying he's okay with how his team's playing. Last night, it was like, what do you mean? You can't say you didn't play well.
Here's what he's doing. The thing is, right?
Pep is going through the 5. He's going through the 5 stages of grief right now. That's what Pep is going through because he's never had to deal with this. First, it was denial. He's denied it, and then he got angry. You could see his anger, him kicking chairs and doing all that. We've not seen Pep that's crazily mad in a long time. He's always a little more composed than that. Now he went into bargaining, and from bargaining, he's now in depression stage. He's going to come to a state of acceptance eventually. Why he's bargaining right now, saying, I love my team, I love the way they play, we are still the best. And yes, if you look at it on the surface level, he's right. City still have some of the best players in the world. Let's not talk about how bad they're playing now. If you are going to go toe for toe, you can't name another midfielder right now that has the body of work that KDB has done. You can't name another player that has the body of work that Erling Haaland has done in his short stint in the Premier League. So we can point at those players, and he's right in that vein. So it's just the fall off for me. It's just so wide that my brain just can't really.
No, your brain. No, I get it because your brain, right, like everybody else, and this is not a dig here. Your brain is it doesn't understand.
We're conditioned. We're conditioned. That's
Yeah.
what we
You're conditioned. You're just seeing. You're seeing.
We're conditioned to 10 and 10, not 1 and 10. That's what
Yeah,
we're conditioned.
you need to
Exactly.
accept. I tell you what to do, bro. Genuine thing. Yeah? Next time you watch Manchester City, right? Genuinely, forget that it's Manchester City. Forget that it's Pep Guardiola. Forget that these players have won 4 out of 10, 4 out of the last 5, or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah?
5 out of 6.
Forget 5 out of 6. Forget that we won the treble 2 years. Forget all that. Yeah. Just watch the players without any emotion, and just at the end of the game, just give your opinions based solely on what you saw on the football pitch, ignoring everything in the past and the manager.
I'll try that, but the reason it's going to be very hard is, when somebody has set a particular standard and they've done it consistently.
Yeah.
There's a difference between just setting a standard, but when you've been consistent with that standard, it means that's what you are. It's the same way, like, again, I give that Mike Tyson example. At 60, people expected him to knock out a 27-year-old. Like, that is insane. Like, I know it's not possible in my mind, but my brain is like, you know.
Exactly.
Your brain is telling you it's Mike Tyson, even though he's 60.
Yeah, so it's always hard to watch City, and
it's not hard. That's beautiful.
No. I just watch them in isolation. Like, don't think about the things they've done. Because
I've never done this many City watch-alongs in a row ever. Like, I've done so many City watch-alongs. Vel messaged me. He's like, "Okay, which Champions League game you want to do? City Juve or Arsenal Monaco?" I'm like, "Vel, are you taking the piss? Of course, City Juve. Let's go. Let's go. Run up the thumbnail for City Juve. Let's go." And I'll be honest with you. I know that Man City. Hear me out. I know Man City are bad, but you can go back to the first 30 seconds of my watch-along. I said, "Listen, guys, we're here to just have a good time. I don't think City are going to lose this game because Juventus are 5th in Serie A, 6th. They're below Fiorentina, they're below Lazio, they're below Atalanta, they're below Inter Milan, and they're below AC Milan. So they're literally 6th.
Hussam, they are 6th, but they've not lost the game this season. You know that, right?
Yeah, but not losing when you have 9 draws.
But that's again, momentum is a thing as well.
They have great defense.
Momentum is a thing. If you haven't lost,
yeah, but 9 draws, you guys. Why are we lying here? 9 draws.
It is draws. My point.
Some of the clubs they played, like Salernitana and Frosinone. Come on, man.
It doesn't, Hussam. You play who's in front of you. I'm talking about just the momentum of knowing that, okay, as a team, we found a way not to lose. We dropped points, but we didn't lose. We didn't come out with our heads being like, "Oh, we're the ones who lost." It was always a tie. So for them, getting a draw from City would have also been a victory for Juventus. Like, do you understand where I'm coming from? Like, with that mentality that they have at this stage, so.
Yeah, but you still expected City to win. I yesterday fully expected City.
Can I be honest?
And this has nothing to do with even expectations or what LB is saying about the fact that, just forget the fact we're City and just look at the performance. But I get what he's saying. I'm just saying, by the way, the person that can relate to LB the most is me, because I know exactly what this feels like. The year when we had to play Henderson and Fabinho a year after, I know exactly what it felt like. But when it comes to this conversation, here's the thing. I'm looking at this current state of the Man City squad and this current, like, the way that they're playing right now. Even as bad as they are, I still went like, look, this is a desperation game for them. They have to win. They must win. I expected them to win, but they didn't. And that's the shocking part. And actually, they didn't even leave the game with a draw or something. Like, they didn't even get a draw, bro. They just flat out lost.
So Hussam, what if we looked at it from the other end of the spectrum? City have I don't know what the record is in the Premier League so far right now, but in total, like, I think all competitions, 1 in 10 in all competitions, right?
Yeah, 1 in 10.
But even in the Premier League, they've had maybe just 1 win in the last 5.
1 win. Yeah, Nottingham Forest it was.
One win in the last 5. Yeah. Bro, they're 2 points behind Arsenal. Who's 2 points behind Chelsea? Like, they are this bad, that they are this terrible.
Who's 11 points behind Liverpool?
I don't know, but no, Liverpool is. I'm not even comparing any of those 3 clubs right now, points wise, to Liverpool. Liverpool is at the top. Let's leave that. What I'm saying is, as terrible as they are, which is why it's still hard for me, because it's just 2 points behind. You see what I'm saying? Like, it just makes it.
Yeah, I'm not ruling City out. LB can do that. I'm not gonna do that. Hell no. Because City are the most satanic club in the league.
Gaslighting, bro.
February until May. February until May, you're capable of winning 15 games in a row. Let's not even go there.
What are you
You're Jason Voorhees,
I'm not
bro.
gonna write
Jason
City off.
Voorhees. That's what you are. You're Jason.
Oh
you're a horror movie monster. Yes, you're a horror movie monster.
That is
Oh, is
funny,
he
mate.
dead? Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. And then, he rises up.
Andrew,
He's
you're telling me
Undertaker.
City can't win 15 in a row,
You're-
February
yeah,
till
you-
May.
No,
You
I'm
are
saying you're
zero.
right. No, I
Yeah.
think City are the Undertaker, man. You know what I mean? If he was
Thank
like, he will
you,
just pop
thank
up.
you.
Yeah, he'll just
That's
pop
why
up
they're
like
the lion
that.
with the scar.
Nah, you guys
Exactly.
need to fucking,
Yeah.
get a bit firmer here, boys, because you are soft and weak here, lads. Like, get your
With
chests out.
PTSD, bro. I know.
Come on, man. What
The
are you
only,
doing
the only
here?
reason why I think it might be different for them this season, and I just to agree with LB, even though we know they're the Undertaker and all that, is the position they're in the Champions League right now. They might end up playing 2 extra games again with all the injuries that they have and their players not playing. That means a lot more games that they're going to have to play, which then makes it a lot more
Dayo,
cumbersome.
I think you would agree, though. You need a bigger points gap, right? We can't rule them out yet. You need a bigger points gap.
That's the reason I brought that up. I mean,
yeah.
you heard me. I said it. I said, look,
Yeah.
what blows my mind is 1 in 10, but they're 2 points behind me. Like,
I mean, that just tells you how crap the rest are behind City. That's
yeah.
you know,
But, I mean, I can't even gloat enough to say you've lost 1 in 10, and I'm like 9 points ahead of you. I'm not even.
exactly.
It's just it is so. It's crazy for me because I want to gloat, but then I'm like, what are you gloating about? These guys have won 1 in 10, and all you can muster is 2 points ahead of them on the table.
Yeah, exactly.
Like where do you start the gloating from? Stan, you can't. You just can't.
It's more worse for you, man, because for the last 2 years you've been saying, "Oh, as soon as Pep leaves, then we're gonna win it," and then we're dead, and then Slot's come in his first year and just walked away with the league, bro.
Stop saying walked away with the league. It's December. No.
I'll say it.
Before we get to Arsenal and Chelsea, this guy will not gaslight me 2 years in a row. I swear he won't. Yes, last season he added 3 points because we had a higher goal difference. Can you imagine?
This is the thing for you. Yeah?
Can you imagine the
gaslighting? Get your chest
He's
out,
like, you're 5 points ahead of me, but it's actually 8.
You've got the best player in the world in Mohamed Salah. You've got one of the best centre backs in the world in Virgil van Dijk. Yeah, you got the best goalkeeper in the world. You're de facto 11 points clear of Manchester City, and you still don't get your chest out. You are weak. You are weak.
I am not weak at all. You have the best striker in the world in Erling Haaland. You have one of the best centre backs in the world in Ruben Diaz. You've got the best midfielder in the world in Kevin De Bruyne. Now talk.
And we're 11 points behind you, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. And have you ever seen anyone? This is the same guy that mocked.
Just get your chest out, man.
You know, LB, I've known you a long time. 2 years ago, before the World Cup in Qatar, when Arsenal were 8 points ahead, you were laughing at Arsenal fans who thought it was all over. Now you want me to do this?
Are you comparing yourself to Arsenal?
There you are.
Are you comparing yourself?
Actually, they finished above us 2 years in a row.
Are you comparing yourself to Arsenal?
Habibi, I am not comparing myself to anyone. I'm talking about your club. Tell me, how do you solve this problem?
Some respect for your football club.
I respect my club. Can you tell me how you solve your own problem?
For
LB, we're gonna get to my club. Can you talk about yours?
Bro, who is the Liverpool fan here? Me or you? Get your chest
I'm
out,
the
man.
Liverpool fan, but this is not the Liverpool section. Can we just finish City first? How can you solve the City crisis?
Fighting back. It's the Undertaker fighting
How can you solve the City crisis? Tell me, LB. And give me a realistic solution. Don't tell me sign 8 players in January. Be realistic.
Buy Bruno Guimaraes from Newcastle. Get me a backup striker.
Chelsea 3-0.
Get me a defender. And bring in Claudio Echeverri, man.
So I told you to be realistic, and you're signing 5 players in January. You think that's
how many was that, chat? How many was that? Sorry, this guy can't.
Bring in Echeverri, Bruno Guimaraes, a centre back, and a backup striker. That's 4.
That's 4. And one of them's already signed.
You're a fraud, mate.
We've already signed Echeverri. So 3 players.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think you're going to beat Man United this Sunday on a real? They're 30th, LB.
I think we'll draw.
So, like,
I think we'll
you're
draw.
saying draw.
I think we'll draw 2-2.
2-2.
He just said he's going to draw to the team that's below Brentford, and he's talking about chest. Imagine. Wallahi, so rude. So rude.
Whoa.
Big up to AM2 says, regardless.
He's trying to compare me to him. My team's won one game.
Can you respect AMT? He's watching us from Singapore. He sent $5
Can you
Singapore
respect
dollars.
your panelists, please? Yeah, you can't just.
Yeah, I'm respecting my panelists. I'm going to move on to the next club. You're such a fraud. Guys, everyone in the chat remembers the title race videos last season. I will not be gaslit by LB 2 years in a row. He's telling me congratulations in December, brother. I employed Darwin Núñez, which is a nuclear weapon against me. I play with 10 men every week. Stop it. Regardless of how excellent the coach players are, doesn't mean they can't fall off. Maybe not this big of a fall off. Thoughts? Yes. And actually, AMT, even though you sent the super chat when you first started, to be fair, myself, Dayo, Andrew, and LB have been discussing the same exact point you just sent for the last half an hour, because no one expected it to be this bad. LB can say, I told you 6, but no one thought you're going to win 1 in 10. That's the issue here. The amount of wins in 10 games, no one thought, so that's the problem.
This
in
is
this
like Chelsea 16 without the injuries. This is what this is.
Imagine the pain of a transfer ban at 130. If they get the transfer ban as well, that is when I will shake LB's hand and tell him, you know what, you're right, you're finished. That's when I will confess it. If they get transfer ban. Because the only way to solve this is actually transfers, to be fair. Or Pep changing his system and style. I don't know. Anyway, listen, big up to all of you guys. We just spoke about Darwin Núñez, but you're all a bunch of Darwin Núñezes because we've got 700 people watching and we're not even at 200 likes yet. So what's the difference between you and Darwin? Nothing.
Be like Chelsea and Astana and hit that like button. You know what I mean?
Yeah, be like Liverpool and Girona. You get what I'm saying? So hit the like button, chat. Hit the like button, chat, and subscribe to the channel if you're yet to do so right now. And go subscribe to all these guys' channels. So, Dayo, you talk too much. You won a game of football. You scored a goal from open play. The Arsenal, are they in the title race?
We're still in the title race. I've said this to you before. If Chelsea are in the title race, I'm in the title race. I'm 2 points behind them. I mean, I'm speaking logically here. This has nothing to do with. I've seen title races come down from 11 points, 10 points in the past. So 8 points recently with Arsenal. Even 10 points with you, Liverpool, a few years ago, and City. So it's not impossible. It's just harder. It's just going to be harder. That's it. That's number one. Number two, this fallacy of scored from open play. We scored 15 goals before we scored this open play goal. And out of
I
those
knew he'd bite. I knew it.
Only 3 of them were from set pieces. So why do we keep on? Everton has scored 8 goals from set pieces. Are they set piece FC as well? Like, what is this narrative? I think people just
you're comparing yourself to Everton.
I'm not comparing. I'm comparing the scoring goals from set pieces. I'm not comparing.
Hey, Sean Dyche light, you know.
Who's gaslighting now? Who's gaslighting now?
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do.
Who's gaslighting now?
It don't make no sense. If a team, look, let me ask, like right now, LB City would take set piece goals and win any game that they need to win if they had it as a tool. Any team that you play against and you can pull out a tool that you have in your kit to win the game, regardless of what it is, it's a win. I think what is happening is people are conflating how well you play with the results. My thing with Arsenal is this: if you're playing badly and you're finding ways to win, it is a good time as a club to step back and say to yourself, look, right now performances are not matching the results. We're playing badly, we're getting results. We need to get to the point where we're playing well and it's matching the results. Otherwise, it's not sustainable.
I think you've only played badly against Fulham, really. I don't think you played badly since the international break. It's just Fulham. Really, you played like really. I wouldn't say badly, but you weren't on top of your game in that.
Yes, Andrew. However, we did agree that Arsenal need to win 7 in a row.
Oh, they need to be perfect. Yeah, they need to be. That's what I mean. They need to be perfect.
Definitely, we agree that they need to. But not only Arsenal. Anybody who's chasing Liverpool right now has to be perfect. Liverpool has the luxury of losing 3 games and still being on top of the table by March. So for me, like I said, which is why I said the performances and the results for me right now are not matching. I don't think we're doing enough to stay perfect enough to actually win consistently.
Just score,
right? I don't think we're doing enough in that sense as regards to that. I think that right now we're getting results and we're just playing on gear 1 or gear 2. We need to just sit down. I think if I'm Mikel Arteta, I'm just going to say, look, it's December, it's the holidays. The next couple of games, I'm going to allow you guys. We're going to play in gear 2. Make sure we win. Come January, gear 5 all the way to the end of the season. I don't want to hear there's no this team we're trying to be nice. Go in, get the kill, get out of there and move on. So for me, right now the results are not matching performance for me. We're fairly doing okay in performances, but the results are good.
Except Fulham. You can't say Fulham you performed well. Come on.
No, that's why I said the results are not matching the performance. I said we got it like against Fulham, right? We didn't deserve that game. I said it. I said after the Fulham game, I said
You deserve to win, you mean?
no. We didn't deserve to win Fulham. We did not.
Okay, yeah. We agree. We agree.
Yeah, we did not.
Because you had 0.3 xG from open play. That's unacceptable.
We did not see everybody in that game on that day, as far as I was concerned, just went out there to lose the game. That's the way I looked at it. And I was like, you know what? I'm like, you got what you deserved. We got what we deserved. We messed up against Fulham. This is why I said, for me, the results, like even when we perform well, per se, and the results match it, that's a good feeling. But when you perform badly and get results, it's not a sustainable feeling because you know you're performing badly. Eventually, it's going to catch up to you, you know. So yeah, we'll see what happens by January. I mean, if we also in January go out and sign a couple of people, I think we're on track to actually do some more damage.
Do you expect to sign in January though?
The question is, do I expect to? I don't expect to because
I fully expect City to sign in January, 100%.
Yeah,
I know they will.
I don't expect.
I'm certain that they will. I don't know with Arsenal though. I'm unsure.
No, like I said, I don't expect us to sign in January because we don't usually sign in January. And the only time sign in January in recent times, we signed Jorginho, we signed Leandro Trossard. You know, we tried to get my Mudryk at the time. So it's one of the first times I've seen us really try and go out in January and get players. But we still got players who, you know, for me at the time were not like, you know, grade A players for me at the time. But they've done their best for the club since we brought them and they've been good. Trossard has been fairly good for us. So has Jorginho when we called upon him. So my thing is, are we going to do the same thing again this time around and go out and sign in January? I hope so. I hope we're able to go out. But I know my club, we don't sign in January. That's where the problem is. So, you know, so what I expect, I mean, what I want and what I know the club will do are two different things. I want us to go out and sign in January. But knowing Arsenal, I doubt that we'll sign anybody in January. Unless maybe the new sporting director starts next week and he's giving full autonomy and he's one of those crazy people who comes in and he says, look, the way I work
is it Dan Ashworth? It's gonna be
no, I don't know. I think it's the real.
Wow, you went there, Andy.
It was reported. It was linked yesterday. That's all. I saw him linked yesterday.
I think it's Real Sociedad. The sporting director of Real Sociedad that might come. I think so. Yeah. So, but my thing is like, if we get somebody who at least is more maybe aggressive than who we had before, and he comes in and maybe part of his, this is just me saying what I would like. Somebody who comes in and says, these are my terms. I sign in January and I sign in the summer. Like if you're not going to let me do that as a sporting director, I don't want the job. So if we hire somebody like that who comes in and will go out and sign, then great, you know.
You know, for you, bro, you just need to try and win that Carabao Cup and FA Cup, man. Like, I'll be real with you. If you can try and win one of those two trophies, or maybe get both, cup double, that'd be pretty cool. Because you need to win something this year, man.
Oh no, we have to win something this year.
I think obviously you're already in the quarterfinal against Palace, good team, but you should beat them. Semi-final over 2 legs. I actually think that suits Arsenal. Try and win the FA Cup. Try see if you can win a cup double, man. That'd be pretty good. Because I don't think you're going to win the league, and I don't think you're winning the Champions League. So get a cup double, then sign some more players, and then go for the league next year. Innit?
I honestly, like for me, I said this already before that. Mikel Arteta, for me, this is it. If he doesn't win anything, right? But even if he wins a cup double, I still don't want him to stay. I don't want an FA Cup and a Carabao Cup. I'll take it.
You wouldn't take a cup double?
No. I'm saying hear what I said. I said I'll take it, LB. But I don't. After that, I don't want to keep the manager. If you've done 5 years and all you could give me at the end of those 5 years, it's fine. You gave me an FA Cup in your first season. Like, fair enough, because we can't take that away from him. He gave me an FA Cup in his first season, which was he came in December and got us to win an FA Cup. We beat City, we beat Chelsea on the way to winning that FA Cup. So and he did it with minion players. As far as I'm concerned, they're minions. Yeah, they were terrible. So I have to give him that. But after building for the last 4 years after that, which is your first year now, making it year 5, I expect something a bit more. So if he wins an FA Cup and a Carabao Cup, I'll take it because it will ease the banter from fans. Okay, at least you did a double. We can say that. But it won't change where I want my club to be as regards to challenging for the EPL. So I would rather...
Also, I hate when people say that LB like it's a guarantee, because in the Carabao Cup, you still got Man United and Spurs. You got us. What if...
When did I say it was a guarantee? I didn't say it was a guarantee.
No. I'm saying when you say targeted, hear me out. Even if they do target it, Even if
Yeah.
Arsenal do target it, what if
Yeah.
they get Liverpool in the final? What if they have to play like a
They're
North London
probably
derby in the
they're probably
semi?
going to get Liverpool in the final.
No, but it depends
They
who
sh-
we draw and stuff like this.
Yeah,
It
but
depends.
I don't know what you're saying. I've said they should target it because I don't think they're good enough to win the Premier League or the Champions League. So if it was me,
And my point is, they might be not good enough to win the Carabao Cup either if Liverpool are still in it.
I don't get what you're saying, bro. I'm saying
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm saying. You're saying try to win the 2 cups, right?
Yes,
That's what I'm saying.
What
Yes,
Hussam
I'm
is saying
telling
is
you,
what Hussam is saying is
Even
Liverpool will
that
win
is not that is not an easy task because of
I
the
didn't
teams
say it
left
was
in the comp.
easy. Where did I say it was easy? I said they should
Because of the
target
teams
it.
left in the comp, LB.
I know,
I
but
didn't say
Hussam,
it was
you didn't say-
easy. I said they should target it, i.e., don't rotate any players against Palace. Don't rotate any players in the 3rd round FA Cup game. Go full strength and try and get to the final.
Do you
Not
know
saying
how
they will
January
beat
is gonna
Liverpool.
Okay, that I agree with. Okay, I agree with you.
Bro.
I-
Relax.
I agree.
No,
January's-
LB, let me tell you
January's
what-
mad.
Look at
Carabao
him,
Cup
man.
heritage,
Look at him,
baby.
bro.
Carabao Cup
Gets
heritage.
his chest out for the Carabao Cup, won't get his chest out for the Prem when he's 11 points clear of City. I see it, man. I see it.
Hey, Carabao Cup heritage, bro.
Hussam
Carabao
is
Cup heritage.
saying- Hussam
Let's
is
go.
saying that Arsenal
You know
cannot
who said that? Dawood. He's
can't win
like
the
your
FA Cup
Carabao
and the
Cup
Carabao
heritage.
Cup. You said we can't win the FA Cup and Carabao because Liverpool is there. That's going to be a tough game. So yeah, what you're saying in essence is Liverpool is winning the treble this season. That's what you're saying. Because you are the
No,
Premier
it
League.
can't be that
No,
treble because
No,
the
because
treble includes the FA Cup,
You said-
brother.
you said the Carabao Cup is your heritage. You're at the top of the Premier League with 11 points ahead of Manchester City, who
Yeah,
are
but we're
the
the leopard in the tree. We're
And
hiding.
then now you're also in the FA Cup. You said Arsenal cannot win that one, which means you're
No,
saying
I think he's
because of
talking-
the-
No, I didn't say cannot win that one. So I twisted LB. So this is what just happened. Let me tell
I see
everyone
what
watching.
you're saying. Don't worry.
The
I'm
left
Let me
is
tell everyone
talking
watching
because-
what just
let me
happened.
mark it down.
I twisted LB's statement, and then Dayo proceeded to twist my twisted statement. I did not say Arsenal can't win. I said it's going to be difficult because it still has
Because
United.
you're winning a
Arsenal.
quad. You said you're winning a
Yes,
quad.
it's going to be
You're winning a
difficult.
quad.
Because
Quad,
you
stop.
still have
Winning a
Liverpool
quad.
there, which means Liverpool is
Liverpool
winning
quad.
the books.
Liverpool quad.
Okay, so you're winning a double then because
Chat,
you're
let's
already in
have
the
some
Premier
Liverpool
League.
quad.
Says who? Where are you putting words in my mouth?
Carabao Cup is your heritage. You said it just now. You said heritage. Like,
Yes,
that's your-
Carabao Cup, I'm confident.
Okay, fine. So good. You're confident.
Are
You
you
win
winning
the
a
Carabao
quad?
Cup.
Hassan,
And-
yeah, you
and
winning
you-
a quad?
yeah.
You winning a
So
quad?
let's
No,
do
no,
it.
no, no. We don't have
No,
the
no,
squad
leopard
depth.
quad. Leopard quad.
Habibi, unless Salah is like going into an ice box like LeBron James after every game to like just win us every single competition, then that's just not happening. We ain't gonna win the quad.
For you people that don't understand, this is what the leopard looks like when it falls out of a tree.
The only way,
Just this is
the
way
only
the
way
leopard
that we
looks like
can
when it
win.
falls out of a tree. The leopard is going to
Listen,
fall out of a
Dayo,
tree.
stop it. So
You
you're
are going to
waffling.
fall.
The
you are going to
only
fall
way,
out.
the only way Liverpool win the league is if we sign players in January. That's it.
Slot quad. Slot quad. That's what it's going to be. Slot.
I'm not gonna. Can you, Andrew? You think you're in a tighter race? We're gonna come to you now as well. Stop acting like you're just sat here laughing like a bozo.
No, I
You're in
just like the
part.
way- I just like the way you complained about LB gaslighting you. You gaslit
Can you imagine?
Dyer when he first started.
I am not gaslighting Dayo. Did
You-
Arsenal?
you-
Did
you
they or
did
did they
earlier.
not finish second twice in a row?
The biggest gaslighter I've
You
ever
know
known.
what? You're all frauds because all three of you. If
Here he
I
goes.
told you that City would win 1 in 10, you would all say Arsenal will be top of the league.
Yeah.
Why am I here? Tell me.
Why are you here? Because last season you were on top of the league the longest as well. You were here because
Oh my god!
you were here because last season by game week 30. you
Here
were-
comes the waffle.
No, you say waffle.
Dayo, if I told you, no, let me ask the question because you are waffling. No, let me ask the question. Let me ask the question. You are waffling, and Andrew is waffling, and LB is waffling. If I told everyone that City are gonna lose 1 in 10, who would be top? Who would you say in August? Don't lie.
Yeah,
in
Arsenal,
August?
I'd say Arsenal.
Arsenal. Thank you. LB, can you answer?
Yeah, I get that, but we said that last
Look at
season.
LB acting like he
Wait,
can't
wait,
hear
wait,
me.
wait, 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 wait.
What's up?
When you
What's up?
saying this?
Okay, so if I said, can I ask LB the question, Dayo? Relax,
Okay,
because
go
you're
on.
getting gig impressed. So, LB,
Yes.
I ask the question. If I told you guys in August that City are going to lose 1 in 10, who would you have predicted to be top of the league?
Yeah, Arsenal.
Arteta must, not
So,
me.
can I-
Don't make this about me.
Can
No,
I-
no, no,
can
no,
I-
no.
Arteta, you must.
Can I rebuttal?
Arsenal, you must win the league.
Arsenal must, but so must you. So must Klopp.
LB. Let me rebuttal.
Based on what I must, I signed
LB,
Chiesa.
let me rebuttal him. Let me
You
rebuttal
got
him.
Salah.
Chiesa ain't got no knees, no hamstrings.
You got Salah,
rebuttal
mate.
you. I'm going to rebuttal you.
Yeah, we had them the last 4 years, mate, and we got 0 leagues.
Hussam, I'm going to rebuttal you. This is where This is where your
You cannot
agenda.
defeat me.
This is where your agenda. This is where your agenda. will not-
Leopard Nation rise in the chat. Leopard Nation
hold on.
rise.
Last season,
Leopard Nation.
it was Arsenal is the top of the league and they must stay there. When Liverpool overtook and they beat the race, what was everybody saying? What was everybody saying? Game week 30, you were 5 points ahead of me. Game week 30 last season, Hussam, you were 5 points ahead of Arsenal. So don't even come here and gaslight.
And we lost the league because we employed
hold on.
Darwin Nunes, and guess what? We still employ him.
But don't come here and gaslight people that you've not been in the title race, in the last few years. The fact that you fall off at game week 30 with 8 games left says a lot. It means that you're a solid team that waited till 8 games to fall out. So don't say that. Don't come here with that scam. I'm not going to allow it.
Leopard
Game
Nation
20,
is rising, whether you like it
Game
or
week
not.
20, you're ahead of me. So your agenda will not agenda. I refuse.
Leopard Nation is rising.
This is what is
Guys,
going to
we
happen to
know.
Leopard.
Listen, we all said this
Leopard will
season.
fall out of the
Jokes
tree.
aside, jokes
Leopard.
aside. We all said this season, this is the year where Arteta has to win it, or he proves he's not good enough. We're not going to change the narrative. It doesn't matter how good Liverpool are.
I have said that already.
Arsenal is supposed to be in my place. Stop lying, guys.
Hussam, again, this is what I keep saying. Everybody's saying that based off of last season's performance because we made it to the end of the season before City won the league. The truth is, by game week 30, 8 games to go, Arsenal were not on top of the league. You were last season. So why is it that at game week 14 this season or game week 15, you are saying Arsenal has to be in that position?
No, because you do have to be in that position as well.
No. LB, what I'm saying is last season.
Can you let LB explain it? Can you let LB explain it? Why are you so defensive?
Bro,
No,
you're
Dayo, you
calm.
have to let him land.
You're
No, because
calm.
as soon as he got into the airplane, you directly shut him down. Go ahead, LB. Tell him why Arsenal.
Fuck you,
Let him
Hassan, man.
explain and then you can
I
rebut.
don't like you when you're like this, man. You playing games, bro. Look at him. See, as soon as I say like, so you must do as well, like for Arteta, yeah, he's like, go on, LB, tell him.
Yeah,
Like,
go on, LB, tell him.
He's like a parrot.
Tell him,
Whispering in the ear, isn't it? He's like a parrot. Tell him.
You're fucking getting it as well, mate. You spent 1.5 billion over the last 2 years.
Yeah, shut
You
up,
must-
Meerkat.
Yeah, you
I
must as
said,
well.
I said we're in a title race. I said we're in a
You
title
all
race.
must.
Yes.
No,
Now
no,
tell
you ain't
us,
must-
LB, why
I tell you
Arsenal
what,
must,
Now,
please.
Sam and I will agree on this. Sam and I agree on this. You're not musting Chelsea and you're not musting Liverpool because you didn't expect us to be in these.
Thank you. You ain't gonna must us, bro.
Yeah, don't must
Exactly.
No,
us.
no, I'm a must.
You know what?
now.
As a matter of
No,
fact,
I'm
let me put
gonna
these
must
two
you.
losers
I'm gonna
bottom
must you
row.
right now. Yeah?
Thank you, Andrew.
You must because you're there now, so you now must.
Oh, really? So when
Yes.
David Moyes was top of the league with Everton in September, did you say, David Moyes, you must?
September. It's now December. Did he have?
Okay, mate. Same
Did he have
thing.
Mohamed Salah?
Same
Did
thing.
he have Mohamed Salah? Did he have Mohamed Salah?
Nobody had Tim Cahill and
Did he have
Fellaini
Virgil van
and a
Dijk?
very good team.
Did he have Allison? No. So you
I
must.
had Leighton Baines.
You must. Please don't be.
Prime Leighton Baines is better than Andy Robertson. Now,
Hussam, you're better than that. On the Don Hussam channel, you're better than that. Please don't be.
okay, LB, on the Donhussam channel, you're better than deflecting to Liverpool every time I ask you an Arsenal question. Why must
I said
Arsenal?
this. I said that. No.
Okay, explain it. Why?
What, Arsenal?
Yes, why they must. Tell
Why?
the
Because they
world.
spent £800 million. They've had 2 title races, bottled them both, and at some point you've got to win it. So Arsenal must, Arteta must. But for me, yeah, the only thing that stops Arteta from getting sacked at the end of this year, yeah, is if he wins the Champions League or if he wins the Cup double.
I'll tell you right now. I got this. You'll hear this.
Can we address
They
this?
will never sack him. He will
we address-
walk.
No, I know
By the way,
they won't.
Dayo
I know
lied
they won't.
earlier. Dayo lied
they won't.
earlier. Game week
I
30
know.
last year, Arsenal were a point ahead of us.
So I said game week 25, you were 5 points ahead of me.
Nah, now he's changing the
No,
numbers.
I didn't know because I didn't look. I did.
Changing the
I
numbers.
know.
It was
I did
30
see-
minus 5. That's what he said.
You
Yeah.
see
So
this
I-
game
I-
the Arsenal fans are playing, it won't work on me.
What
We
game?
said from August, Arteta, you must, and it's Arteta, you must till May. Pep won 4 in a row. Pep won 4 in a row. He can have a season off. This guy, we all told him you're going to be Maresca out in December.
Yep.
Me, it's Arne Slot's first season with an aging squad without signing anyone. The one team we said this season it's do or die, sink or
Ambitions
swim.
change, though. Ambitions change.
Arsenal Football Club.
Targets change.
You know what I like here. I like how.
So you're saying
like how-
targets change. So you
I like-
think an Arsenal fan should be happy with a Carabao Cup and an FA Cup after 700 million in 5 years?
Oh no, let's stop this.
I think
let's
that should be- I think no, actually, a couple of
let's stop the 700 million in 5 years because if it's money, every team spends money. Are we going to say because Chelsea has spent 1 point something billion in 2 years, we spent 700 in?
I
5
spent less money than Spurs, mate.
Listen, Liverpool, Hussam, let's stop this.
I
money.
spent less money than Spurs, mate.
Let us stop this.
I made 80 million pounds in profit.
listen.
Profit this summer.
Listen,
Profit.
Hussam.
They put it on Linda's tits, and now you want me to win the league.
Hussam. Ange Postecoglou has spent almost 350, almost 400
He
million.
spent more than me.
I know.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. So this money,
though, man.
so this money spending that you guys keep bringing up, Arsenal spent 700 million.
Respect Spurs. They beat you 4-0.
You have to win because you spent 800 million. What about those who have spent $1 billion?
Never respect.
What about City? Is that what we're using as a yardstick? No. What should be the yardstick is what happens on the pitch.
Yeah.
It's what
And
happens.
that's why if he doesn't win something serious this year, he should be fired, isn't it?
Who? Arteta, right?
Arteta.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
agree.
saying.
Do you
I don't
do you say the same for Slot? No,
No.
No, but it's his first
because
year.
he didn't spend anything. If we
Yes,
finish third
I
and win
agree.
an FA
It's his
Cup,
first year.
if we finish third and win an FA Cup, successful season.
Okay, yes. However, you would also be slightly disappointed that you didn't win the league based off the position that you're currently in.
Yes, LB, but I'm FSG out when I'm top. I'm FSG out when I'm second. I'm FSG out when I'm third because the same ownership. Okay, I'll tell you perfect question.
FSG
The same
not on the pitch
ownership.
playing football, nor they're managing the team.
Okay, I'll tell you. The same ownership that let down Klopp will be the same ownership that let down Slot, as proven by evidence.
I agree.
The first
agree.
summer of the manager for all of our clubs is usually the summer when the man spends the most money.
I agree.
I'm gonna make a statement. I'm gonna back Slot. We're gonna spend 100 million. Let's give him his players.
All
We
agreed.
signed no one. The reason why Liverpool must not, it's not a Liverpool must thing, is because we signed no one. It's Arne Slot in his first season as Liverpool manager.
If you don't win the league from this position, if you don't win the league from this position, that is incredibly poor.
I disagree with you because of timing.
Sam, let me ask you a question.
March, yes, not now.
No, from the position that you are right now, if by end of January you're still 11 points ahead of City, you're still the same amount of points ahead of Arsenal and Chelsea. And
March.
Hold on, I'm saying January now, and you don't win the league by the end of the season. Did you bottle it?
Yes.
No.
Yes, they did.
No, we didn't. No,
See how shameless he is, guys?
So you're going to sit here.
Dayo, did I tell you bottled the league last season? Be honest. Did I say this?
No. Last season, I won't call it a bottle job. The season before.
I'll tell you when Liverpool bottled the league, 18-19. When we were 8 points ahead in February, we bottled it. Yes.
Arsenal was 8 points ahead as well, and we lost it
in March, 2 years ago, not last season.
Last season we didn't bottle it. I won't call that a bottle job. I'm saying the season before I owned it, we bottled it. So how can you be 11 points ahead at the end of January, which means beginning of February, and you lose the league, and you say that's
March is my cutoff point. If we're 8 points ahead by March, I'll tell you yes, we bottled it.
Okay, in Hussam's world, he didn't bottle it now, but everybody else, we all agree. If they don't win the league, it's not good, bro.
Why are you speaking for Andrew? Andrew's saying Liverpool must not either. So hold that.
Not yet.
No, for me, if you don't win the league from this position, that's poor.
Someone who's being realistic and not gaslighting. Thank you.
He must finish top 4.
No. Chelsea must win the league now because they spent 1.5 billion. I've only spent 800 million. Right? This is the narrative because
I understand. That's why I never bring up money with us.
Next year, Chelsea will have that is the aim. Chelsea's aim next year is to win the league. If they don't,
because come summer, Chelsea are going to strengthen, which means they'll spend 1.8 billion or maybe even 1.9 billion, almost 2 billion in 3 years. So Chelsea must win it this season.
I don't think we'll spend like 400.
Every time
in a conversation with me about title race, I never bring up anyone spending because I would be the biggest hypocrite going because it could just be fired back at me, right? It'd be ridiculous. How could I like you spent over 5 years and I spent 1.3 billion in like 2.5? It'd be unjustified for me to go Arsenal must, or like because you spent 700 million. I just think it's like Hassam said.
Arsenal must not because of the money, Andrew. Arsenal must because they challenged 2 years in a row. The narrative was if Pep falls off, we're gonna dominate. Habibi, Pep fell off. Why are you not here?
Yeah. But, Hussam, in the same vein, you are saying you're giving yourself to March to become favorites, right? Hold on. So you're saying even though you're at the top, Hussam, this logic doesn't work here. You are saying that Liverpool at the top right now, at the top right now, are not favorites until end of March if they still have the same amount of points cap. That's when you will say that we're favorites. But then you're saying in the same vein that Arsenal in the same December, because they're not at the top, why are they not there? Pep has fallen off.
Yeah, Habibi, Dayo.
You can't.
There's a very simple explanation. Forget money spent. Forget any of this. You challenged for the league 2 years in a row. You finished second. 1 year we agree. 1 year we agree.
Sam, are we still
Dayo, let me explain. You listen
I'll
to
let him
respond.
land the point, bro.
Yeah, let me explain. Listen to understand. Don't listen to just respond. We agree last season you didn't bottle it. We agree that the year before was they already bottled it because you're 8 points ahead in March. The reason why I say Arsenal you must is not about the money. It's about the circumstances. So let's talk about heading into the season. I told Andrew you're going to be Maresca out by December. I told him you're going to be in a top 4 race. I said my team will challenge, but we're going to fall off because we signed no one and it's Arne Slot's first season. We thought that the serious challengers are going to be Arsenal and Man City for the title. Liverpool will be there and challenge, yes, but I did expect some form of drop-off. Why? Because we lost our historic manager in Jurgen Klopp, replaced him with Slot and signed no one. That's why everyone realistically expected a drop-off. Now, Liverpool haven't dropped off. Yes, Liverpool have kept winning games. I get that part. What I'm saying is the narrative over the last 2-3 years is when City do fall off, Arsenal will be there and Arteta has built the team for blah, blah, blah. The problem right now is City have 1 win in 10 and you're only 2 points ahead of them. You said it yourself at the start of the season. So this, not every conversation just is based on purely where you are right now, because using that logic, does anyone expect Forest to finish 5th this season? I don't. If Nuno Santo manages to finish 8th or 9th or 7th, it's a very good year for them, which is why my logic is the same from the start of the season until it's late. Right now, as things stand, Liverpool haven't even played everyone in the league yet. There are 4 teams that we haven't even played yet.
So
can you imagine? We aren't even at 50% yet of the season.
So we're not at 50%. Why then are you then talking about positional play? The question I will pose to you right now is Arsenal in a title race? No matter how difficult the title, simple. That's what you asked me to do. See, you said
Arsenal are in title race, of course.
Yeah, we should challenge for the title, and we're still in the race to challenge for it this season.
Correct.
Yeah. So my point is this.
But if City fell off, we expected who to win? Arsenal.
Listen, but are we still in the race? You are saying that you haven't played everybody?
No, I'm not removing you from the race.
No, hold on. My point.
I'm saying the pressure is on Arteta, not Slot.
I hear the pressure. I said Arteta out even if he wins a cup double. If he doesn't win the league for me, I still want him out.
Okay, we agree then.
Yeah, so my point is
I don't want Slot out if he doesn't win the league, though. That's the difference.
It's his first season. I totally
exactly. That's fine.
But that's fair enough. I understand all that context. My thing is
that's all I'm saying.
If Arsenal was in City's position, or if we were worse off, maybe in United's position right now, then you can say we expected you to be in a title race, but you're not in a title race. We are in a title race. It's more difficult, but we are in it. And the fact that we're in it, and you're saying we're not even up to 50% of the season yet, and you're already writing us off because you are the one who's on top.
Who said I'm writing you off? I'm not writing you off.
Because
LB's the one that's doing congratulations speeches in December.
I'm
not
writing
me.
Arsenal off. I'm writing Arsenal.
No, but you said, Hussam, in your words, if City drop off, you expected Arsenal to be there.
Yes, we expected Arsenal to win. Yes.
Is Arsenal there in the title race? Yes or no?
Yes. The problem is Arsenal aren't top with a City drop-off.
No. So you should have simply said, with a City drop-off, we expected Arsenal to be top of the league for the whole season and win the league.
Yes, 100%. That's the expectation. 100%.
Hold on, but that's not the expectation. Last season, you were on top of the league the longest out of me, City, and you. You
Correct.
stayed on top of the league. Yeah, so
the reason why we lost the league is because we employed Darwin Núñez, and he's still here.
So why would you expect a club who last season did not stay on top of the league throughout the entire season and did not win the league this season to just stay on top from August to May?
Okay, the reason why I expect that is you have been the closest to City over the last 2 years, and in the last 18 games, you won 16, drawn 1, and lost only 1 game, which shows me that you are capable of going on a winning run, which I expected you to restart at the start of the season, which is why I said Arsenal are going to win the whole thing. Never mind, just challenge.
Yeah, but you also said we're 50% half of the way, and you're giving your club the context of end of March before you finally put out your chest to say if you win or not. But you're expecting me to say right now, I put out my chest, or for me to defend.
No, I'm not expecting you to say to put out your chest. I'm simply saying Arteta's the one that must, not Slot, not Maresca. That's it. That's not even an insult. That's just
if you don't win the league with 11 points right now over City, if you don't win the league, this is what's going to happen. You're going to fall out of the tree. If you don't win the league, you're going to fall out of the tree. Don't worry.
Big up Bukayo Saka for holding his only trophy he's won in his career. Anyway, big up to all of you guys. Let me just read these super chats for a carry on.
The boy is making bank as all of you are eating this peri sauce, and you're here hitting.
Actually, there's no Nando's in Jordan. Hold that. Big up to Jack who says, I agree with LB, to be honest. City and Arsenal are shit now. LB, just for quick context, just yes or no, please. Are Chelsea in a title race?
I think all three of you are in a title race. I just think you're going to win it.
Three of you, look at him. I will never forget this moment. I will never forget this moment. When you do your satanic run in February, I will not forget this moment. You blue fraud. I will never forget this. Never forget this. We are winning the league. Chicken chest Hussam is what Hassan is saying.
Go on,
Hassan, Habibi, have you
Get
been watching the streams? Do you understand the leopard in the tree narrative? There is a video on my channel. I want you after the stream to watch it. Go and watch. There is a video on my channel called Why Liverpool Are the Leopard in the Tree. Just go to videos, scroll down a little bit, you will find it. It explains the narrative. No one is going to tell me, Liverpool, you must, when we signed no one and it's Slot's first season.
Not in December anyway. Not in December.
Yeah,
December.
Yeah, you're telling me Liverpool,
a
you
lot
must.
of us are saying you must, and a lot of Liverpool fans are saying they must, because they have standards.
There you are. Standards high. If you have standards, you should want Pep out.
Hussam, you've given us reasons.
Since you have so much standards, you should want Pep out.
Hussam, you've given us.
Go ahead. Did Mark Hughes lose 1 in 10? Yeah, exactly. Look how he's crying.
Oh, I know this chat's full of
He's
Liverpool
been
fans.
stunned.
I'm trying to back your club here, and this guy, deflect every single time. Every single time.
Guys, Mancini didn't win 1 in 10. Pellegrini didn't win 1 in 10. Mark Hughes didn't win 1 in 10. Go ahead.
Hussam,
Mr. Standards, are you Pep out?
Again, Hussam, you've given reasons why.
How can you stop stopping him from drowning? Because he's drowning.
I ain't drowning.
I ain't drowning
at all.
What you, Dayo? He's drowning. Are you Pep out?
No, I'm not Pep out.
Where's your standards? You won 1 in 10.
My standards will be my standards are for January, and my standards are I expect this club to sign 3 or 4 players. You're talking about fucking leopards in a tree, mate. What are you talking about? Come on, man.
Bro, just watch a National Geographic documentary. Educate yourself. Big up, guys. Chelsea have spent more money in over 20 years than my club in the league, even on managers getting fired. Now we just move for top 4 and Conference League.
Yeah, that's right. That's all we're moving for. Yeah, look, I want to ask you, go back to August. Did you expect us to be in this position?
And
no. Like everyone said, and even myself, everyone had question marks over Maresca, and rightfully so. So, but we should win the Conference League, and now I think we must finish in the top 4, definitely. That's what we must.
Facts.
Hussam, you simply must, because it's an unreal opportunities when all your competitors are failing. Who's failing, Habibi? Arsenal are in a title race. City are in a title race. Chelsea are in a title race.
Did you just hear that then? Who's failing? Are you being serious?
4-way title race, guys.
Bro, you said before who the main 2 teams that were going to go for the title? City and Arsenal. What position in the league are City and Arsenal?
3rd and 4th. They can still be 1st.
So they're failing.
No, they're not failing because they're still challenging, innit?
So City are not failing right now, are they not?
You're failing in the UCL, not
are Arsenal not failing? Are they not?
No, they're only 2 points behind Chelsea.
Arsenal, have already drawn the same amount of games they did in the entirety of last season, and only 2 losses off losing the same amount of games that they did last season. And we're only playing 15
but they had so
matches.
many red cards and injuries in it.
Look at him, guys. Look at him. Oh my God. I can't believe this guy, man. I can't believe this guy, man. I can't believe this guy. You hear that? Oh, so many red cards, guys.
How would you survive if Odegaard was injured? Please.
No, but here's the thing, LB. I like the fact that you're bringing up what we've won last season and how many we lost last season. But this was the same Arsenal that went on an 18-game run last season.
Exactly. That's why they're in the title race.
So we can sit here and talk about how they've done, because they've shown that they can go on that type of run. So I totally understand that we have the same number.
I'm actually so press resistant. I realized. I swear.
That was
I'm fucking Rodri, mate. You can't press me.
Hussam, this is not even about pressing you. Here's what I want to say. You say nobody expected you to be where you are, which is true. You
see you, Dayo, you're talking too much. You see you, Dayo. Game week 36, you come to Anfield. You better not give me a guard of honor, mate. I'm going to ruin your life if you give me a guard of honor. That'll be the most embarrassing thing ever. If Arne Slot in his first season and you give me a guard of honor at Anfield, mate, I'm going to cook you, bro. You better not.
Can I speak now?
Go ahead.
Exactly. I said I hear your reasons why Liverpool must not win. I hear your reasons. It's Arnie Slot's first season. You did not buy anybody. You gave all these good reasons. Yeah, blah 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 blah. We hear you. What about the reasons why you must? Which is you are 11 points ahead of City, who has been the greatest team in the
We're
last.
not 11 points, by the way. That's
Hold on,
actually incorrect.
Hold on.
We're 8
Fact-
points ahead.
Yeah, 8 points plus a game in hand. So
Yeah, because City and Arsenal gained points because we didn't play last week.
yeah. So okay, yeah, 8
Points on
ahead.
the board is better than games in
Hold
hand.
on. Okay, fine. You are 8 points ahead. I will go with
They
your
closed the gap.
I will go with your narrative. You are 8 points ahead of City, who happens to be the greatest team in the last few years that have played this game. You have some of the best players in the world in your squad. You have a manager that knows how to win from where he's coming from, regardless of the fact that it's his first season, and you're already 8 points ahead by December. And you say you must not. Those are reasons why you must, is what I'm saying. Those are the reasons why you must. There are other reasons why you must not. The other reasons why you must not.
Andrew, look at them combining the two losers. Look.
No, I understand why you can say it's his first season. He must. It's not a must because there's not any pressure on him. But
Thank you. That's all I'm saying. That's literally all I'm saying.
But you put yourself
in March. Tell me there's pressure, not fucking December.
But bro, the situation has changed now because of the league table as it is.
Exactly. You've put yourself in a position.
So if Nottingham Forest were top of the league, you'd say Santo, you must.
If Nottingham Forest were top of the league by 11 points in December, they must.
There's a situation where they could in the next two games win the next two and go.
Well, nothing's going to happen. No, nothing's going to happen. If you don't win it, nothing happens. But you'll be disappointed if you don't win it.
Wow. Do you understand what I'm saying?
The level of shamelessness reached by LB is insane.
Oh, look at Leicester. Leicester was in front of everyone, yeah, for a large part of the time.
Oh yeah, let's use the anomaly as the benchmark.
You just spoke about Forest.
What else are you going to use as an example? What else?
Bro, if you're in a situation where you're
winning the UCL, let's go.
8 points clear and you don't win the league, that is bad.
It's December, Habibi. It's
Why
December.
can't you just accept that?
Because it's December.
I know it's December.
Too early.
It's still bad.
Oh, it's too early for you. It's too early for you, but it's not too early. It's not too early for Arsenal and everybody else that you're saying, oh, Arsenal must.
No, I said Arsenal must.
It's bad for both of you, yeah?
I said Arsenal must before a ball was kicked. I said Arsenal must. No, because this was the year where either Arteta inners are proven right or Arteta outers are proven right. Period.
Bottom line for me is there's a reason why I'm saying that you must now because things have changed. It has changed. Change is a constant thing and it's changed. Liverpool are at the top of the league with 8 points ahead. There's reasons why you can simply say no pressure on Arnie Slot because it's Arnie Slot's first season.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying, by the way.
But Arnie Slot has put himself in a position, and not the manager, but put the club and the players because of the quality of players that you have. You have the best goalkeeper in the league. You have the best defender in the league, right? According to you, you have the best right winger in the league, right? You have the best right back in the league. Okay? So your squad is not
best left back in the league.
Best right back. I'm talking about.
I thought you were doing Robertson proper. I was about to end the stream. Big up to Jack, who says, interesting fact, Arteta has never won more than 8 in a row. Fairs. I never knew that. Fair enough. Maybe Arteta is not the one to bring Arsenal to the next level, is what AMT is saying. AMT is an Arsenal fan. And listen, here's the thing. This season will prove it once and for all. We're going to find out. This is why Dayo actually is proving my point the more he speaks, because I will not be slaughtered if we don't win the league. I'm FSG out when we're top, and I will blame them if we don't win the league because I know it's the lack of recruitment. But with Dayo, he's telling you if he doesn't win the Prem or the UCL, Arteta out. Period. I'm saying we must because I'm sick of not winning.
Because you gave your reasons. Your reason is because it's Slot's first season. I'm saying because of Arteta's build, he's built to a point where he now has to use this squad to win something big. That's
correct. Yeah, correct.
So fair enough.
I'm saying we must because I'm sick of not winning. Everyone's sick of not winning, Habibi. That doesn't mean we must.
No, you must.
That doesn't mean we must. Thank God, Alhamdulillah, there is no AFCON this season. Alhamdulillah. We have been blessed that there is no AFCON. Alhamdulillah. You know, there is one thing we can do in January that I will say directly, Liverpool, you must. If we sell Darwin Núñez, even if we don't buy anyone, if we just sell that guy, 10 out of 10 window, we're going to win the league directly. Pool dropped bad in April. 32, win 3, drew 3, lost 2, drew to United, West Ham and Villa, lost to Palace and Everton. Yes, but I think the title race was over after Palace, and I said it's going to be over. And Andrew was one of the people who watched my content last season when I was saying all this. I was not gaslit by LB, who was adding points because of goal difference. Actually says it is. And I said, listen, it's a long season, man. We employ that guy. I am 2 decades older than Hussam. I cannot say Liverpool will win unless we have 15 points gap from second. I have seen enough over decades. Squad depth is a big variable. We don't have any facts. Facts. If there is one player specifically. If he gets injured,
Oh yeah,
in the
you're
season,
done. You're done.
Hold on, this guy
You're
said
done.
he's
If
two
you get-
two
yeah.
decades older than Hussam. Is he 90?
no, a decade is 10 years.
No, Hussam, you're 70.
I'm not 70. Fraud.
Why would you sit here and deny your age?
I'm 39. You liar. This is my Kai Havertz here. Big up to you, Nilis Pal. No, we are the lion in the jungle, the most successful club in England for a reason. I don't care about rivals' opinions. We must. If we don't, we should criticize.
Go on,
Yes,
lad.
we should criticize
Spot
FSG.
Big
We
up
should
Hassan.
criticize FSG. I am criticizing I'm criticizing FSG while
Go on,
I'm
Hassan.
top.
Big up to you,
Imagine.
man. Big up
LB.
Hassan. You should
You
create your own
always say
channel called
stuff-
Don Hassan in it. See how many
You
viewers you
always,
get, bro.
LB, you always say, keep the same energy. Am I not FSG out when we're top? Same energy.
You're
Doesn't
keeping
change.
the same energy for FSG, and I hear that, but you cannot now say.
Yeah, but they're the ones who are stopping us.
Hold on. Wait, Hussam, you cannot now
If
say,
we buy players in January, we must.
Hussam, you cannot now say the position that you are in right now, the position that you are currently in, that Liverpool is in, where you guys have set yourself, the way you are. It's the same way everybody's like, 1 win in 10 is mad for City. It's the same way everybody's like, Liverpool that we did not think would be here. It's crazy. They haven't lost any game in the Champions League.
Yeah,
They've been
facts.
winning. It's the same way we're like, this Liverpool team, how? It's the same
You
way
know,
on
just
the
to
spectrum.
add to that point as well, yeah. Just because I say you must, if you didn't do it, that doesn't mean I'm saying sack Slot. By the way, you know that, innit, Sam? I'm saying you must win the league from here, but if you don't win the league from here, I ain't saying sack Slot. You understand that, innit?
Yes.
I'm just saying like that would be very, very sad for Liverpool if you
Yeah,
don't win the
we
league.
said on FSG's part. You can, well, Ghana, it's nonsense. Last season history. I have no idea what you're saying, Calvin, to be honest with you. But big up regardless. City, Arsenal will spend in January. FSG out. Leopard emoji. Fact. City and Arsenal will both spend, bro. We ain't gonna spend shit, bro. We gonna spend shit. LB is the president of Gaslight Industries. Fact. The VP of Leopard Nation. You
Wait
already
a
know.
second. No, wait a second.
That's
I might be the president, yeah, but Hossam is the deep state, man. Yeah,
Go on.
he is the deep state, guys. Yeah, he's the guy in the deep state.
Black
where-
helicopters. Black helicopters.
Yeah, you know, he's the guy, man.
You are the biggest gaslighting fraud. I'll never forget
This guy started a whole new.
He
movement.
started the stream by saying, "Congratulations, Liverpool." Imagine.
But
That's the
Why
most
I cannot? Honestly,
shameless thing
I
you
come
can
on
ever
here
say.
friendly, yeah. I'm on a Liverpool channel, yeah, and I'm like, yo, congratulations to you guys. I'm so happy for you, innit? And then I'm getting cooked now somehow. Why?
I'm so sure you only said that to congratulate me. I'm supposed to buy you.
Oh,
that.
bro, you're my friend, innit?
You are.
on
This
here,
is why
man. I
you
say
should-
congratulations.
Chat. If you're a man listening to this, I know ginger women are pretty, but never trust a ginger. I'm telling you right now, this is dangerous.
Chat, I
can
come
never
in peace,
trust
man.
the
I come here and
Man
say thank
started the stream by
It's been
saying
a great-
congratulations, Liverpool, and then an
Bro.
hour later told both Dayo and Andrew they're in a title race. So why are you congratulating me, buddy?
Because you're at the
because
top
I
of
think
the
you're
table.
going to win the league. I
But
think
now
you've
the
won
top
the
of the
league.
table as well.
Doesn't mean that they're not in a title
Okay,
race.
you know what?
though.
Okay, Hussam, congratulations for being the top of the table with 8 points gap.
Yeah, thank you. I accept that. Thank you, brother.
All right,
Thank you.
good.
Congratulations, big top of the table.
And then come
Anyway,
January,
final section. We're going to talk about the meerkats.
12 points gap.
Dayo, can we talk about the club that spent 1.5 billion, please? You said it yourself. Big up to all of you guys.
Hey, you stabbed me in the back. What is this?
No, because he already said it. He said it about 300 times already. Innit? So big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are... Guys, can we get 300 likes? That's all I want. Just 300 likes. It's a free button. Close your live chat and hit the like button right now. So big up to all of you guys. Like the video and subscribe. And final section before I let the guys go. I don't want to keep them for too long. Chelsea. Andrew is one of the few Chelsea fans that thinks they're in a title race. Tell the world first why you think you're in a title race.
Well, we're second. We're only 4 points off. I know you got a game in hand. City are faltering. The rest behind them is supposed to be in a top 4 race. Are sort of staggering. We're on a good run. We can rotate our squad that we have been doing. And Maresca is not just a rival fans, but probably a big chunk of the Chelsea fans is probably surprising even us how good he's doing right now. Now, I think with what we spent and the players that we spent on, yeah, maybe we should be in the top 4 race and everything like that, and a title race. But no actual Chelsea fan could probably I will never believe any Chelsea fan who could say, yeah, I expect Maresca to be second in December. It's just a straight out liar. Do you know what I mean? But we're in a title race until we're not in a title race. And I think Chelsea fans should embrace that, because the longer people talk about us being in a title race, the further on we achieve our main objective, which is finishing in the top 4 this season.
Yeah, facts, bro.
Do you know what I mean? Embrace it. Embrace
You
it.
can-
Also
you
embrace
can-
some flat track
Bro,
bully. We should be
I
flat
think-
track bullies.
Yeah, you
Embrace
should.
it.
I think you're in a situation, right, where if Liverpool got bad injuries to either Salah or Van Dijk,
Right.
then you could be there to sort of like pick up and maybe fluke it and win it. I don't think you are.
I don't think we
you're
are
gonna do
either
it.
at this moment.
Yeah, no, I know you're not. I don't think you are going to do it, but you guys just need to stay as close as you can to Liverpool, just in case Liverpool end up bottling it.
Right.
But you're doing good, man. I think next season, if you get a new goalkeeper,
Yes.
and maybe a new defender or whatever, like a proper big Donny, then I think you guys are going to be serious.
LB, what I don't get is that Chelsea fans are saying on a title race will go, oh, they're not experienced enough, but then they'll go, oh, next season we'll be in a title race. Well, how are they going to get experience of being in a title race without
You know
being
what
in
it
a
is,
title race?
people don't want to say like Hosami, yeah. People don't want to get the chest out because they don't want to be like getting cooked.
This is the Chelsea section, mate.
Oh yeah, because you never mentioned any other clubs during the Liverpool or the Arsenal or the City sections.
Bro. It's like you only mentioned Liverpool during the Liverpool section, didn't you, bro? You know what I mean? But this is the truth, man. People don't just want to get cooked. Why don't you just say we're in a title race? We're probably not going to win it, but we're there. And if Liverpool slip up, hopefully my club will be there to pick up, bro.
Exactly. We're not saying we're going to win. Just say we're in a title race. It's like I keep going to like when Johan Blake was up against Usain Bolt. He was in the race. He was never going to win it, but or hardly win it. But he was still in the race and stuff like that. It's just it's mad because we'll put, as football fans, we're all hypocrites, right? We'll put when someone else is in this position, we'll put the onus on them. We'll go, yeah, you've got to be in a title race. But when it's yourself, and it's like the same fans will then they'll use that dreaded word standards. Okay, then we've used standards for the past 2 years to say we should be in the top 4. We should be go. We want to go back to being in title races. And at the first sign where we're in an actual title race because of the points and everything like that, you shy away. It's like, what is it? It's like, do you want us to be successful or do you not want us
Can
to
I
be
give you a
successful?
genuine comparison, Andrew? And Dayo and LB might agree as well. You know who Chelsea genuinely remind me of? Chelsea remind me of Liverpool in 13-14, where they're just outscoring teams.
Yeah.
Because let's be serious here. Chelsea can't defend for shit. Let's just everyone cut the bullshit. Chelsea can't defend right now.
Yeah,
But Chelsea have 35 goals in 15 games. 2.5 goals per game, bro. They're scoring crazy amounts of goals as things stand right now. Which is why I'm saying they remind me of us in 13-14. Remember when we beat City 4-3?
Yeah.
I remember when 3-2 we beat Man City. Coutinho scored. I
Yeah.
remember when we beat Arsenal by 5 goals. I remember when we beat Man United by 3 goals. It's like we keep outscoring teams, but we had Skrtel and Sacco and Ali Sissoko and John Flanagan and Simon Mignolet. And now these guys have Robert Sanchez and Levi Colwill and Fofana and like maybe the only good one in their back 4 is back 5 probably Cucurella, like consistency wise. The rest are all inconsistent. So that's what they remind me of.
But I think over this season, so I think we'll get away with it because we'll outscore the teams we're supposed to beat. Like I'll put Spurs in that thing as well. Do you know what I mean? It's just we'll outscore them. But we've already seen this season in 3 games. Robert Sanchez has cost my team points in 3 big games against your guys when he did for that second goal when he came out late and made himself a smaller somehow. Do you know what I mean? For poor Curtis Jones made it 2-1 against Man United. Højlund's running away from goal. And he fouls him and gives away a penalty. Now, I'm not saying we would have won that game, but he made it, And against Arsenal, when he basically had a drive-through gap when Martinelli hit it in the near post. I know he's made some saves and stuff like that, but in those big games, those are all the differences. Do you know what I mean? And that's until we get a proper goal. Don't even tell me about Jorgensen because he's not even played that much. I needed. That's why I said at the start of the season to you guys over the transfer window.
You do need a goalkeeper. I can't lie. That's
we're
so
in a top
obvious.
4 race because one of the big reasons is we didn't, in my opinion, we didn't sign a top-rated goalkeeper. And we know from previous, as you guys know, with your goalkeepers you have right now, they can make a whole of a difference. They can win you games get you points that you weren't supposed to get, or not supposed to hang on to until he sorts that out, or Sanchez somehow gets better, which I very doubt he will get better. Then
Press X to doubt.
yeah, we're not gonna win definitely the title this season, in my opinion. But maybe next time if we do pay attention to that position and put in an actual goalkeeper and possibly another centre back, then
LB and Dayo, what are you saying about Chelsea as well?
No, I mean, I will be dead honest about Chelsea. I think Winter Safar was there the last time when I talked about Chelsea. Like, I'm not going to come here and talk nonsense.
No, you were the great defender. You defend. I've never seen you defend Chelsea as much.
Because I was part of the people who called Maresca and orphan club. I said your Reece James is biscuit bones. He cannot play. I shot on Chelsea. But let me be honest with you.
We all did, to be fair. We all did.
Where they are right now, I hold my hand up and I back the fuck F away and just say, like, hey, they proved me wrong. Totally.
Yes.
Dayo, I have no problem because I said it myself. I have no problem with any rival fan or Chelsea fan who said, I didn't think we're going to be here because of Maresca, because I said it myself, right? He's had the biggest question mark, and it's only right because when Poch was sacked, no one in the Chelsea community, I will call you a barefaced liar.
I still remember when they announced the list. Yeah. Everyone said Ban Maresca and Ban, what's the Ipswich guy?
McKenna, they were the top two, but they were on no one's list.
Lewis, when he was reading the list, he was like, I take Sanchez, I take this guy, I take that guy, Ban Maresca and Ban McKenna. He said both words. So no one expected this.
And here's the thing, nobody expected, when you're not expected to be somewhere and you're there, you have to take advantage of it. That's the only thing I can say. Take advantage of it. No. It's not the same thing. 2 seasons ago, Arsenal was not expected to challenge for the title, but then we found ourselves there, and everybody told us take advantage, and we did not. We bottled it. The point is, I've been in this position where you're not expected to challenge. The season before we challenged the first time, we bottled top 4 to Tottenham. So what are you talking about? We bottled top 4 the season before, which meant we were not good enough. We talked about Saliba's injury, and everybody said, don't make excuses. You guys have, and I said, okay, I own it. The following season, we were not even, the following season, the season started, and everybody said, Arsenal will not be top 6. Suddenly, we were challenging for the title, and I was like, if you're there, take advantage. That's all I can say. If you don't take advantage, you hate yourself the more at the end of the season.
And I think we must finish from this position. We have to finish in the top 4, no matter where it is. From this position, we have to finish in the top 4. That has to happen. That has to happen like that. Okay, that's what we have to do, because we have to take advantage of the inconsistencies of like Villa, Newcastle, Spurs. I'm not going to count Man United because that's just stupid. And I think Brighton and Brentford will obviously eventually fall off. But we have to take advantage of it whatsoever. So when I said earlier, Chelsea fans embrace it. You should want us to be in a title race talk from here till near the end of the season, the rest of the season, because that means we are solidly, comfortably not in a top 4 race because we're solidly in there like that. We've achieved.
Yeah, because what's crazy is between 10th position, which is Fulham, and Arsenal.
The problem is as well, there's something.
It's just 6 points. It's just 6 points, 2 games.
Yeah.
The thing is as well, we need to remember this. Todd Bowley is a psychopath. I expect him to spend money in January.
No, Egg Barley's a psychopath. Yes. Egg Barley's the psychopath. He's the real. He's like the ruthless one. Like that.
They're gonna go like, oh, wait a second, let's go sign Mike Mannion. Like
this guy fought Rui. This guy suplexed Rui Costa through a table negotiating for Enzo Fernandez 2 years ago or something like that. Do you know what I mean? He was trying to strong up. No, I think if we were going to sign anyone in the
I need an experienced centre back as well, to be fair.
It doesn't matter the age. I need an experienced centre back. So whether they're even like 25 or 26, I need an experienced like centre back. Do you know what I mean? To play alongside, because Fofana's injury prone, and I don't trust the others on a long like if they were there in the long term.
Yeah, like in a run-in type situation. I get
it. Like that. I feel they're making a mistake.
Can we get the opinion of the blue brother, please? Because he's awfully quiet.
That's the reason why I said you need to embrace it right now, because you have an 11-point gap between you and 10th position, and anybody from that 10th position can actually make it into top 4 if they fight hard enough. The thing is, because you have an 11-point gap between them, it's a good brace for you. You cannot not fit. You have to finish in that top 4 now.
I love the fact United are below 11th now.
Yeah.
LB, talk about
Bro,
your
I
blue
did
card.
actually speak about Chelsea when you wasn't here, bro.
Yeah,
You already did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
What,
yeah,
you
he did.
talked for like 30 seconds. I just went to get my charger and come
30
back. That's
seconds,
it.
bro. I spoke for about 5
LB,
fucking
guys,
minutes.
member of Straight Facts, the best pound for pound City channel on YouTube, can say
He
what
spoke for a
30
few
seconds
minutes,
was
man. He
for-
spoke
Lads,
for
I
his
spoke
blue
for
card.
like 4 minutes about Chelsea.
4 minutes. I went to the other room to get the charger. That ain't 4 minutes, you fraud.
Chat. Did I not speak for 4 minutes before about bro?
Can you
Didn't I
tell us
speak
your
about
opinion on
bro?
Chelsea, please?
He spoke about Chelsea.
I ain't repeating the whole thing again, man. You want to watch it? Rewind, bro.
You're a fraud. You're actually a fraud, honestly. I really, you know what I want? I don't even know if I want you to beat Man United or not this Sunday. Like, you know, it's just because I want United fans to be miserable because I inject into my veins United.
You should
being
want to
sad.
draw then, right? You should want to draw. You should want to draw then, really. Do you know what I mean?
I'm still undecided because I need
Undecided.
LB to have a bit of hope again.
A draw would be 1 in 11. That's
Why
not,
do you need me to have the hope? Why?
Because I want you to be sad this year.
I'm fucking sad.
LB has
I
it.
know. I want it to be even
sad.
worse. I want it to be even worse for the pain you caused me. Fucking fraud. I hate.
LB, look, I watched LB stream yesterday. I think was it yesterday? Yeah. I went back to
Yeah,
to rewatch his stream when the first goal went in. Like the first thing, there was one statement that you made when the ball was crossed. You said, "Ball crossed in, defend." Go.
Defend. They're through here. They're through here.
He said, defend.
You know what it is, bro. Yeah, our players need like those earpieces, so then people can tell the players what to do on the pitch, innit? Because they forgot what
Move
to do,
left.
bro.
Move
Yeah,
left.
move left,
Move
jump
right.
and head the ball away. Put in a tackle, pass the ball.
It was hilarious though. I was like when he said defend, and then of course that goal, well, it's goal line technology, so it is what it is. And it was what's his name again, Vlahovic.
Yeah. So just respond to the chat. Yeah, Bari has the controlling stake, or Clear Lake has the controlling stake 60%, but Todd Bowley's the face of it. You know, stuff like that. So they're both.
Again, saved. Goal, man! No, bro! Oh, jeez, man, you being serious? Oh no! Oh, it's long days. It really is long days, man. Oh, bro, we are trash, man. Look at that, bro.
Yeah, he was. But the second goal, he was actually disappointed. Watch.
Blocked by Rico. Look at this. 2-0. 2-0. Fucking hell. Oh, man. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's so
Did you just
bad.
give up? Start tying your shoelaces or some shit? What happened
I
here?
just got my bad. head in
It's
my
so
hand.
fucking
bad. Oh, yo, Tiki, you done our madness with this squad, bro. I can't lie. Big up Tiki, man. This is on Tiki, man. Tiki's fucked us. This is all on Tiki, mate. I can't lie.
Towards the end is when he starts giving up more and more.
Insane, bro. Like no one.
Oh, wait.
Today is a reminder that there are no
before
safe
that.
bets. Did you see this? Did you see this, by the way? Can't deliver.
Which part?
That super chat.
Where the gold one?
Yeah, this one. Some guy in America has bet $500,000 that Manchester City would finish in the top 24 of the Champions League to win $5,000.
What?
So if we lose our next 2 games in the Champions League, this person loses $500,000 to try and win 5,000. He risked 500k to win 5k.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
That guy's got too much money, man, to do a bet like that. Too much money. I mean,
Spade Dusk says legal.
And that guy is an idiot as well because you can't spend 500 to win 5. That's just not
that's what
worth
I mean.
it. Like,
It's like the worst.
Well, you know,
worth
I don't mean to disrespect, but you haven't met some very wealthy Americans.
Yeah, they got money to burn and they like gambling. They'll just do it
Yeah.
or whatever.
It's not because they're not intelligent. They're intelligent, smart, and they make all that money, but they just make that.
Yeah, they make
choice.
so much money that it's not going to affect them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like change.
500 grand to them is like a fiver to us. Sam, bro, January is far away. Contracts first. Yeah, exactly. See, our contracts are expiring. That's exactly why we're the underdog as well. Another thing to add to the underdog list. Anyway, listen. On that note, mate,
I will accept all animals apart from the underdog with you. Okay, I will
Underdog
destroy
is
the
not an
underdog.
animal.
The underdog is the worst animal of all. I'll accept the leopards, but the underdogs from you guys, Liverpool fans, I will not accept underdogs. Okay, that's what you should. Yeah, it's just unbelievable. I don't.
You know, I really love the fact that I made Arsenal the hyena because they really are the loudest fan base. But anyway, don't bite, Dayo. Start defending. Relax. Big up to all of you guys.
I haven't said a word.
Big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. We're literally just 10 likes away from 300 likes. Let's get to 300 likes before you exit the stream. Go subscribe to It's LB. It's in the description. Let's get him to. He's gonna naturally get to 30K probably by January from all the losses and shit. So go subscribe to his channel. Go find Andrew on the Winter Surfer on Twitter and Casually FC on YouTube. It's in the description. And go subscribe to Banter on the Pitch.
Yeah.
Habibis, to find more of Dayo's content. Anyway, on that note, we're going to be doing United versus Victoria Pilsen after this. And yeah, love you all, man. Peace.